Yo, it's your boy Dub, and today, man, I'm coming to you with a little something different. Today, I'm dropping the college knowledge on your dome, man, the college advice in this little series or whatever. I'm gonna be telling you guys everything that I wish I knew before applying to the illustrious Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, October 3rd, 1887. What? Nah, but on a serious note, let's get straight down to that business, man. If you're new here, don't be afraid to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Ask me questions, things of that nature. Socials will be down in the description below. You can ask me questions there as well. I answer the best I can. I answer. But yeah, man, let's get straight to the business. Roll the intro. Intro and post on this freeze frame. So boom. The question of the hour. Where do you even start? What do you need to apply? Boom. Application requirements. I'll put it somewhere. Boom. You need a minimum of a 3.0 GPA on a 4.0 scale. And this GPA is recalculated by FAMU. I don't know what their system is exactly, but it's a 3.0 recalculated FAMU GPA, which, you know. For SAT scores, you need a minimum of a 1060. I think 1060 is a good number. ACT, you will need a 21 composite and a 17 on the English, 19 on the math, as well as 19 on the reading. Next, you will need to submit a copy. Well, you won't submit it. Your school will submit it, or whatever online portal you use. Me personally, I'm out of state, so I don't know if Florida has a portal. I know in Georgia we have Georgia Futures. You can submit your official transcripts to several schools through that portal. But, you know, out of state stuff, I just submitted it through my guidance office. Go up to the guidance office. Sometimes some schools might have a Google form. They might have a actual handheld form. You fill out the address, fill out school code, fill out school name, things of the sort. Send it to them. They'll get their transcript sent over. Simple. You need an official transcript, official SAT or ACT. They take the better of the two. Another thing, they super score as well. For those of you that don't know what super scoring is, it's whenever you take an SAT or ACT and say, for example, on one test date, you have a higher reading score. This is for the SAT, excuse me. You have a higher reading score than you did on another. And on another test day, you had a higher math score than you did on this day. They'll take the higher math from this day and the higher reading from this day and combine it to give you a higher composite SAT score. And I'm sure the same principles apply when it comes to the ACT as well. Now, here's the part that some people don't like. It's part of the process. I don't make the rules. There is a 500-word essay, which, I mean, it's not bad. 500 words. I've had some of my friends that have asked me how I went about my process. They're like, oh, I don't want to write this essay. Guys, it's 500 words. You got to knock her out. You got to get her done. 500-word essay, man. I think there are 5 prompts you can choose from. I'm not going to lie. I don't remember what I chose. But, yeah, I don't remember what I chose. But we'll get into that later, man. You will need, this is a big one, 2 letters of recommendation. Those can be from a teacher, from a counselor, from a fine arts instructor, whatever you prefer, you know. But make sure they're good. I'll get more into that later as well. If you participated in dual enrollment, you will need a transcript, official transcript there. Go to whatever college you're dual enrolling at. Get them to send that over as well. Excuse me. If you did AP or IB or a CLEP exam, something of the sort, you would take those scores, send those in officially as well. With AP and IB, I'm sure you would send them through College Board, right? And last but not least, the application is $35. Look, it's $35. If you want to be the Rattlers, you got to drop the $35. And that's the first of many fees. I'll tell you that. But anyways, man, I digress. Okay, so my stats when I applied, you know, my stats weren't the greatest, but they also weren't the worst, you know. My SAT score though.
Oh, somebody! Oh, he needs some milk.
Nah, but yeah, my GPA at the time of application, this is from my junior year, I had a 3.9, which ain't bad, you know, 3.9. I wanted the 4.0. It's cool though. My SAT had an 1170 SAT.
Oh hell no, man! What the fuck, man?
My saving grace really. This is why I said it's so important, guys. My SAT score wasn't the greatest, wasn't the most competitive. But guys, between my essay, my hold on. Between my essay, letters and recommendation, and my extracurricular involvement, I think I kind of saved myself. Cause I mean, don't get me wrong, like my GPA is pretty good, 3.9. That's, you know, 1170 SAT, not really hitting, but heavily involved, you know, in things of that nature. And if dang, will any of those videos be out by now? I doubt. But look, if you know me IRL, you know I'm a band guy. I'm a music guy. I do everything music. So I'm in the marching band, I'm in the wind symphony, the symphonic band, the jazz band, all that good stuff, right? So I'm doing band year round basically. And then, like I said, extracurriculars are cool. A good essay. I wrote my essay on really just my life. A good little. I can't remember the prompt. If I can find the prompt, I'll take it and like put it up on the screen. If I can't, then sorry. But I wrote my essay about, you know, really just my life and the things I've overcome. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. If you know my IRL, you know. But I digress. Moving on, guys. All right, so boom. Now that you got everything you need, it's time to get straight down to the business. Get straight down to the portal. You'll go to this link. I don't remember what the link was. I think it was like apply.famu. something. But yeah, application link here. I'll put that up there. Don't forget that up. And you'll, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and get to work. You'll fill out a couple general information, name, date of birth, mama, auntie, uncle, them, things of that nature. And yeah, man. Then you knock it out step by step. Also, guys, if you're looking to get scholarships from the scholarship office at Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, move quick, guys. So this video is really for FAMU 20, class of 28, because I'm going to be FAMU 27. It's a little late. Scholarship-wise, it's definitely way too late, but well, I'll take that back. If you want a scholarship from the scholarship office, it's way too late. But FAMU 28, listen to me, fam. I'm telling you, bro, because I wish I knew. I wish I knew. I wish I knew you. All right, but I'm telling you because I wish I knew, dog. If you want to get scholarships, I knew you had to have the SAT, but what I didn't know is how quick that deadline is. This year for FAMU 27 for the fall 2023 term, dog. The window closed for like the document submission deadline was October 15th. Yes, October 15th. So if you're serious about securing that academic scholarship from FAMU, make sure you take your SATs, make sure you take your ACTs, and be prepared to submit all of those officially via College Board, via the ACT site, and things of those natures. You got to be on your stuff. I'm telling you because I wasn't. And now I'm a little skint. Okay, guys, I know I was a little vague in that last clip the scholarships in which I'm referring to are those offered directly from FAMU scholarship office. However, you still have an opportunity to be eligible for department specific scholarships. So those are usually focused around what your major is or what school you're in, right? So say your SBI, the School of Business, or journalism, J School as they call it on the Hill, or education or music, whatever it might be, there are still opportunities for scholarships to be attained within those departments, just not from the FAMU scholarship office itself, the overarching office. But sorry, enough of me talking. Back to the video. But you know what I'm saying, FAMU is like where my heart is, bro. I gotta go to FAM. But I digress. Nah, man. Make sure you submit your stuff on time. Submit it early. Not on time, submit it early. Don't get caught up like I did, bro. That's and don't get me wrong. I had everything ready to submit. It just wasn't good enough. Like my score it's not low enough, as y'all saw, but nah, score just wasn't hitting. Is what it is. That's because I didn't take my test soon enough. If you're a junior watching this, shoot, if you're a freshman, sophomore, you're a middle schooler. As soon as you get a high school, middle schooler, start taking those SATs. I'm telling you, start taking those ACTs. Just get used to the test. Get used to how it feels. Get used to the flow. Tell it, it'll make your life a whole lot easier. Whole lot easier. But enough about that. Now, resumes. Now, resumes for a lot of things aren't really required. Me personally, I'm slipping on this one for sure. I haven't even finished my resume. But, your resume, it would, list your accolades, list things about you, your experiences, whether that's community service, whether that's, jobs. If you're an entrepreneur, business. If you're like me and you make music, stuff like that. But, yeah, it's always nice to have a resume made, guys. So my young people out there, my middle schoolers, hey, man, make a resume. Go ahead and start on your resume now. Get familiar with that type of thing because you don't want to get caught up like I did. All right, so boom, I'll take it here with y'all. After you're accepted, after you apply, boom, it's about 5 to 7 business days after you apply. It was roughly that long for me, I think. I don't know, it's been a while. You should get an email from FAMU, right? And it'll come to the email that you use to apply, right? Have to make a little account to apply, standard stuff. But you'll receive an email. This will have your password to something called your iRattler portal. Guys, I'm telling you, once you get on the Hill, even before you get on the Hill, iRattler will be your best friend. You will be in your iRattler all the time. It is what it is. Get used to it. You will be in your iRattler a lot. You'll get an email. It'll give you login credentials for the iRattler. It'll give you a link. Click the link. Follow the credentials. And boom, you're in there like swimwear. If you're on desktop, you should be able to go. Actually, let me look at the directory real quick. Okay, so boom. When you log into your iRattler, it will look a little like this, something like this. You might have a few less buttons, but you'll click on Campus Solutions. Sorry about that. You'll click on Campus Solutions. Here it'll bring up a home page that looks just like this. From there, you will click Student Center. And when you're in your Student Center, it'll look roughly like this, federal information, and then you come down to the bottom where you would have your applications, and here it shows what major in which what school, what college you applied for, and what term you applied for, and whether or not you're admitted, denied, or if your application has been considered complete. Now, I'll tell you a little story about me and my little green circle. So that triangle there that you see, I had that triangle for a good little while because my SAT scores just like took forever to send. So if you're on your iRattler, you finish your application. That's another thing. It's important to know if you're missing something. You might have thought you submitted it and you didn't. But your iRattler, you can see all that. Incomplete. I had this little triangle for the longest. I was so worried. Then I finally got my green dot. You know, I was chilling. I got my green dot, right? But guys, if you don't have everything submitted, so everything that I listed earlier, all those application requirements, if they don't have those received, that's your transcript. That's your SAT or ACT. That's your, well, everything else should be submitted when you submit it. But dog, your $35, all that. You won't have that green dot. You want that green dot. That means your application has started being processed and you're about to get your decision soon, which is great news. So by the time you get that little dot, it took me like 2 weeks, maybe 3. I don't really remember. It didn't take long though. Some schools take a minute. That's the thing that's lit about FAM though. They release decisions like all throughout the year. Some schools have set decision days, which is cool. But at the same time, it's not. Because, like, what if you and your homeboy apply to the same school, you get in, they don't, or vice versa? It's just kind of awkward. Well, this is a lot more discreet. I like it. But if you listen to what I say, you shouldn't have to worry about that. Shouldn't have to worry about discretion. But, yeah, man, this is the iRattler portal. Well, the student center. You'll use this for everything. Like, everything. But, yeah. That's really all I've got for you guys today. You know, I've tried to walk you guys through the process a little bit, what you need to apply, where you go to apply, what stats I had whenever I applied. After you apply, how to access the iRattler, what to look for, you know, things of that nature. But yeah, man, I just really hope this video could have been of helpful. I just hope the video can be helpful to you. Definitely wish I had this when I came through, which I kind of did. Big shout out to India Sanai. That's my girl right there. She's nah, bro. She's super clutch. She has this series. I think I'll put like a little card or something for her channel or the series or whatever called Dear FAMU 26 and Beyond. Now I watched those videos. Really, really helpful. But, you know, I don't have anything else to talk about. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Appreciate y'all for watching, as always. Also, if you have questions, comments down below, you know what I'm saying? The comments are there for a reason. I'll answer as best as I can. Y'all can DM me on Instagram, DM me on Twitter. I don't check my Twitter like that, but definitely DM me on Instagram. You know, and I'll be sure to answer all questions to the best of my ability. Now I'm not the FAMU help desk, but I know a thing or two about the application process. But like I said, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Till next time, see y'all boys when I see y'all boys. Roll the outro.